Iowa Gymnastics is taking center stage tonight as both Gym Hawkeyes squads were in action over the weekend.
It's the women's squad that starts us off. It was a Big Ten Conference upset Saturday night in Carver Hawkeye Arena as the Gym Hawks provided the upset over nationally ranked Ohio State.
Ashlyn Bauer was at the meet and has the update.
Thanks, guys. This is Ashlyn Bauer inside Carver Hawkeye Arena, where the Iowa Hawkeye Gym Hawks just defeated the Ohio State Buckeyes. The Gym Hawks beat the Buckeyes 196.375 to 195.025. This is their best overall score of the season for the Hawkeyes. The Hawkeyes have been focusing on more than just gymnastics these past few weeks. It is a lot more of non-gymnastics things than it is gymnastics, stated head coach Larissa Libby.
So the mental side of it is basically for me details and just the little things you can fix, because we know we can all do gymnastics, we can all do the skills. It's the getting to the competition and competing and doing what we know how to do in practice.
Our training didn't change. We just had a few mistakes in the past meet. So the same thing, taking care of our bodies and just keep pushing.
Molly Drent, a junior for the Hawkeyes, won the all-around competition with a 39.3, followed by her teammate Angel Metcalf, who is also a junior with a 39.275. Metcalf performed a trio of her personal bests on vault, beam, and floor. The Hawks have another Big Ten matchup next Sunday in College Park, Maryland. That's all I have for you guys here.
The season is really starting to heat up as the squad only has 3 more contests for the Big Ten Championships in Lincoln, Nebraska.
University of Iowa senior basketball player Jared Utoff has been named to the midseason watch list for the Oscar Robertson Trophy as announced Monday by the U.S. Basketball Writers Association.
Utoff is one of only 20 players to be put on the list and one of 3 Big Ten players to find their name in the running. Utoff leads the Big Ten in block shots and scoring.
Now, many national publications have said that Utoff is playing like one of the best players in college basketball right now. And this is the 6'7" forward's first national award watch list.
The men's gymnastics team had their first official home meet this past weekend, and while they may have fallen to the University of Illinois, it was a close battle right up into the final rotation, although the Fighting Illini were ahead by 11 slots in the ranking.
The Hawks were able to come within just 0.3 of a point in the final score. Holly Reimer was there and has the story.
The number 10 University of Iowa men's gymnastics team took on the number 3 Fighting Illini this past weekend at Carver Hawkeye Arena. The two teams met just one short week ago at the Windy City Invitational in Chicago, where the University of Illinois finished first and the Hawkeyes took home 4th place. This time the Hawks knocked out the University of Illinois in rings and on high bar. But according to Coach J.D. Reeve, mistakes on the pommel horse and vault cost them the meet.
Anybody can win a meet with 3/10 between the two teams. That was a great sporting event, which is what we wanted to do. We had some really good competition in these last 2 rotations. Like, they showed up, knew it was tight, performed really well. We can't make the mistakes we did on pommel horse. We can't make the mistakes we did on vault. Otherwise, I'm really pleased with the way they performed tonight.
Though the outcome was just shy of a win, there were a few standout performers in the meet. Senior Jack Boyle had one of his best meets, taking the title in the all-around competition with a score of 85.950.
I think it's partially because just the competitive nature of this meet, very close throughout the whole time, so it kind of pushed me to try a little bit harder.
Boyle also claimed first place in the rings and almost tied his career best on the high bar with a score of 15.3. Corey Patterson followed close behind on the high bar with a 14.7, and Matt Lockton came in 3rd with a score of 14.450. On the parallel bars, sophomore Dylan Ellsworth earned his first event title of the season with a 15.2. This blew his previous record of 14.6 out of the water. The team went on to beat number 19 UIC the following day, launching them from number 10 to number 6 in the polls. Iowa is back in action this Saturday as they compete in Norman, Oklahoma against number 1 ranked Oklahoma. This is Holly Reimer, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Tomorrow's show focus is on the number 3 ranked Hawkeye basketball team. We talk Adam Woodbury.
And also take a look at the sharp shooting offense from behind the 3-point line for the Hawkeyes.